Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Danielle. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you would stick around. Today we are talking summer essentials. So if you are interested in seeing what is a must-have on my list to get through these hot months, please stay tuned. Previously seen my beach bag essential video, I'm going to go ahead and link it right up here for you to check out. I did list all my favorite things, all my must-haves that I take with me to the beach or to the pool. So that'll have like my sunblocks and all that stuff. But this is kind of what I want to tell you what I do post-sun after I beat the heat and I'm indoors and I've showered and I've taken care of business. So the first thing I want to go ahead and touch on is just a body moisturizer. I don't know if I'm the only one. I have naturally dry skin to begin with, but as soon as the sun goes ahead and I just sucks out all the moisture, or if we're swimming and we usually go to like my mom's pool and it's, you know, got chlorine in it and it dries my skin out so bad. And sometimes it's just so dry it almost hurts. But so I've been wanting to try a really good moisturizer, and I've been trying everything for years. I use the Palmer's coconut butter. Love that stuff. I absolutely love it. If you guys are interested in it, you can go ahead and give it a whirl. But I found lately that I needed something a little bit more moisturizing. So I went ahead and picked up this Moisture Care body oil gel. It's like the Walmart version of the Vaseline. I've been using this for about almost 3 weeks. Made a world of difference, guys. I will warn you, do not put this on if you're going to go out to the pool later on, because it will crisp you. It will get a little crispy. But I do like this because it's super moisturizing. It smells really good, and it does help a little bit with a little bit of the chafing. If I'm wearing shorts and stuff like that, I like to go ahead and put this on because it helps prevent the chafing when for my thighs. I like it. My skin feels really, really good. I do not put this on my face, but I do enjoy it for like my legs and my stomach and stuff like that. So if you guys are in the market, I highly recommend this one. These next two things were a pickup that I got a few months ago, and I seen one of my favorite girls on YouTube, Steph Macedo, talking about how the vitamin E and the glycerin has changed her life with her skin. So I went ahead and I picked them up, and initially I was going a little too hard and I started to really break out because I was using the vitamin E just as an all over face moisturizer, and I was getting almost like cystic acne from it. So I went ahead and I stopped doing that. But the glycerin I do use every night, and I use it as an under eye cream. And let me tell you something, I've really noticed a difference underneath. They don't feel as almost dry and like sucked in. And so I put it underneath my eyes, a little bit in like between my eyebrows and around my lips, because that's where I get most of my expression lines, or my telltale age signs. So, and I'm going to tell you guys, it's made a world of difference. You can find this in the first aid section of your like local Walmart. It's like $3 or $4. Game changer. And it keeps your skin so moisturized. It's amazing. And I use this before I go to bed at night, and it's really helps. Like I said, I do try to wear a hat when I'm out in the pool, but if we're just out and the sun gets you, there's really nothing. So it really puts the moisture back in, and this is something I'm going to be using forever. That vitamin E, you can tell I really loved me some vitamin E. I don't have that much left. But I love this stuff. I use it as a cuticle conditioner for my elbows and my hands. And you know what? I will tell you this. My sister was severely sunburned a couple weeks ago, and it was pretty bad. I think she even had sun poisoning. And we were trying everything, and when she would come over here, I put some of this on, and it's starting to heal. And it really promotes fast healing. It's super good for you. And if you just mix a little bit of this, I was like really coating myself with it. Maybe a little bit of this with your moisturizer. I put it on my lips. Do not put this on before going out in the sun. You will burn. Any type of oil, avoid if you're going to go out to the sun. Just letting you know. Forewarned you. But this works great as a post-sun treatment. The next thing I wanted to talk about was this TEAMI Soothe Oil. I've shown it before on my Instagram. I love this. So I always use it at night as like all over moisturizer. I just put a couple drops, warm it up in my hands, and just press it in. And it smells so good. It's super relaxing. It has lavender and sage in it. I love it. But here's what I've been using it for as well. Sunburn. So if you guys watched I had a vlog go out a couple weeks ago. I took my daughters fishing and I got sunburned horribly on my back and I couldn't believe it. So I got home and I started having Leo put this on my back and it didn't hurt and it healed so quickly. And it does have that lavender in, so I'm wondering if that helps. If you're interested, I do have a code for TEAMI and I'll link it down below. You can use it if you decide not to. I'm sure there's quite a few different people. But anything with that lavender in it is going to feel so good on burn skin. Definite must have, guys. What I wanted to talk about was this face mask. It's from the brand Essie. I actually was sent this for review. So they went ahead and sent this out to me, and guys, I am like the face mask queen. I bought them all, I'm not gonna lie. I just love them. I love the idea of face masks. So anyways, they sent this out to me and I was like, oh, it's one of those blackhead extractor masks. It's like the black ones where you see on the internet all the time. So they sent this out to me and I was like, oh, well, let me just give it a whirl. I feel like my skin gets really full of like gunk during the summer just because I'm always sweating and you know, I'm just running around and everything with the kids I'm outside a lot more obviously, so just the natural stuff in the air. But anyways, they sent this to me, I was like, let me give it a go. What I was really digging, it came with this little applicator and I was like, this is cool because I always get that stuff like all over my hands. And it's just one of those simple plain black masks, and you know, obviously. And it's really, really thick and tacky. So you put a thin layer on, spread it around. I waited like 10-15 minutes. Okay, I could not believe that it actually worked. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't even follow directions. You're supposed to like open up your pores with a hot towel and I didn't even do that. I just put it on and I was like, holy beep. Like I was pulling it off and I literally seen like the blackheads in it and I was like, this is like, I'm like a real big pimple popper person. So I'm gonna link this down below if you guys are interested in checking it out. But if you guys suffer from like the nose blackheads or like around the bottom of the chin like I do, and I even get some like on my cheeks, this works wonders. I have mentioned this before and I just love it still. The Skinny Glow SelfTanner. This stuff has made a world of difference for me. I'm actually almost out, but it's so good. It has the caffeine in it, so it goes ahead and hides the appearance of the cellulite. So usually, like if I know I'm gonna be out in the pool and in my bathing suit and I wanna step up my confidence level, I go ahead and I self-tan the night before, take a shower, and then go ahead and hit the pool. Yeah, so usually I self-tan the night before, sleep on it. Usually I just sleep in like one of Leo's t-shirts and that's it. And just so it can settle, and then I jump in the shower, call it a day. But it works so good. You get like a really nice natural tan to the skin and you just feel like $1,000,000. Interested? I do have a link for these. I will leave it down below, and I believe they give you guys a discount code too. So if you guys are interested, game changer. This is better than any of the stuff I bought. Last thing I am going to mention to you is something to throw in your bag and it will help you out. And it's a 2-for-1-er. So what I'm talking about here is a soothing cure for Monistat, the chafing relief powder gel. This is kind of what it looks like. This is for the chub rub, ladies. If you get it underneath your arms, some people get it below their breasts. I get it in my legs. I mean, anywhere that your skin likes to marry up and touch and rub and cause friction and it just hurts, you go ahead and put this on. I've touched up multiple times a day, especially when it's hot outside. Just go ahead, throw this in your bag, take it with you to the pool. It works. And also, let me tell you what you can do. You can use this as a primer because of the silicone base. It's just like anything you're going to go ahead and use. So if you like the Benefit Professional, same thing, half the price. Your girl always puts you on, I always think of you. As you know, I just recently went through a whole process of lightening my hair, so my hair is a little dry. And the sun will dry your hair out. Swimming, for sure, especially if you swim in a pool, will dry your hair out. And it's pretty painful, especially with the humidity and stuff. You're just a hot mess. So I want to go ahead and show you the things I use to go ahead and try to save it and make my life a little bit easier. The first thing I wanted to tell you about was good old coconut oil. So this is the organic, unrefined, cold pressed virgin coconut oil. It comes in a little jar. You'll find it everywhere now, and it's still hard. It's still formed, but once you heat it up, it just thins out like regular oil. So I go ahead, and what I do is I will take the coconut oil and I heat it up in the microwave, and I just rub it through my ends, saturating the ends. Then I bring it up to my roots and I kind of rub it into my scalp. I rub it everywhere, okay? I let this sucker just get, and I penetrate the hell out of my hair with it. And I use this after I dye my hair as well. It's just like an oil treatment to bring back in the moisture. I've even added honey. You could add in tons of things. If you go ahead and look on like Pinterest, they'll give you 101 different recipes for hair masks. But most of the time I just go ahead and add this in there, and it really brings the moisture back into my hair. So you've got the coconut oil in your hair. I usually leave it on, 30-40 minutes. I've slept on it. It's just whatever you do. You could even, I've usually wrapped mine in saran wrap to keep the heat in there to really open up the hair follicle. That's a really good trick, and it will work even better. So I go ahead, I jump in the shower, I wash my hair with shampoo, then I go ahead and condition it. The next thing I do is I use one of these little wide tooth combs. I always keep it in my bathroom. I go ahead and hook it on the shower head, and I use it for me and my daughters, because my daughters all have really long, thick hair, and their hair gets super dry and knotty from swimming in the pool. So I go ahead and I just shampoo, and then I condition, and then when the conditioner is still in my hair, I will go ahead and comb out my hair with it in there to get any knots. If you do have any children, you do know how hard it is to comb knots out of their hair without sounding like you're abusing your children to the neighbors. This is super cheap, and it's my best friend this summer. It was 88 cents. I got mine at Walmart, and it never leaves the bathroom. Two things I'm going to go ahead and share with you are favorites of mine. This one is like kind of looking a little rough here, but this is the Chi Silk Infusion Silk Reconditioning Complex Oil. I put this in my hair after it's like semi towel dry hair, like damp, and I just add a little bit in, rub it in my hands, and then I rub it throughout my ends, and then I'll kind of just bring it up throughout my hair, and it really makes a difference, especially since my hair has been bleached in the summer. This is one of my summer favorites, and it makes my hair super healthy. It smells really good, and it does not make it greasy. It does not break out my skin. Sometimes some oils will break out my chin line or even like my shoulders and my back. Not had this issue with this, and I've been using it for years. Marshall's does carry them. I will see if Amazon has it, and if they do, I'll link it in my Amazon store so you guys can go ahead and check it out. Amazing product. Alright, these next few items are beauty related. I know a lot of people always ask about what I'm wearing on my skin when I'm out and about and I don't have any foundation on, and I'll tell them, oh, I'm just wearing my BB cream. Most of the time people assume that it's some super high-end BB cream. It's not. I have not found a BB cream from a high-end retailer that I actually enjoy. My favorite BB cream, I've been using it for years, this is probably like my 9th bottle, is Garnier Fructis BB cream, and it is in the color light medium. It has SPF 15 in it, and it is amazing. I mean, I put on so many people for this. It works wonders. I just go ahead and use my fingers to apply it, and then I'll maybe color my eyebrows a little bit and throw in some mascara and a lip gloss and call it a day, baby. That's all I do. So yeah, I love this stuff. I get mine at Target. I'm sure it's linked. I will link it in Amazon down below. The next thing I wanted to mention to you guys was this Revolution Starlight highlighting like drops. There's a high-end one, I can't think of the name of it, and they're like 50. I want to say this was 10 bucks. So I mix this in with my foundation sometimes if I'm going out, or I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? There you go. So pretty, and like it's really like, that was just a little bit of a drop. So I got this at Ulta, and you could, I mean, summer skin is all about being bronzy and glowy. So I always do a highlighter. Highlighters are always on no matter what. Some days I will skip eyebrows, but I will not skip my highlighter. So this is always on my base of my skin, and it just is a total game changer. And I think, like I said, it was like 10 bucks. And mine is in the color Starlight. They have a very wide selection. Next two things I want to show you are my favorite highlighters for summer. This one is the Balm Mary Luminizer. This one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood. They're both golden because it just goes really well with bronze skin. I'm going to show you here. So here's this one. I'll swatch it for you. I don't know if you can see it. I'm horrible at these swatches. Alright, so if you can see, there is Mary Luminizer. And let me show you So Hollywood. And there's So Hollywood. So Hollywood's way more golden, but let me see. Woo, yeah. Yes, girl. Oh, just highlight everywhere. Just spread it in. Yeah, so that's, I mean, you could tell here I'm just like bathed in highlighter, girl. Like I said, I do love bronze skin for the summer, so I want to go ahead and put you onto two of my favorite bronzers, and these are both drugstore super affordable. The first one is from LA Colors, and it comes in like this. It's in the color bronze. If I can show you here. There you go. It does have a little bit of a shimmer to it. Got this at the Dollar Tree, ladies, and every time I find them I buy a couple. Works amazing. That's what I have on today. The next one is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula, and this is in Sunkissed Bronzer. It's like a medium. I like it because it smells like coconut. It smells like tanning oil. This one's way more of a matte finish, so it doesn't have like that glow, but it works really well. It smells really good. I feel like this one's a little bit more orangier than this one. This one has more of a brown, but I think this one's a little bit more money, $9–10 bucks, but this one's $1. So if you see it, pick it up. You will not regret it. Moving on down the line, the next thing I want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is toes. Your toes gonna be out. People gonna see them. That's it. So you need to go ahead, and I'm not saying to run to the shop because I have not been to the shop to get a pedicure this year. It's not in the budget. But I do take the time to trim it up, give myself a little pedicure at home, because you know what? Don't no one want to see your feet if it looks like you've been walking on the top of them. Just saying, because people look. You know they judge. You know they do. Not saying it's right, but it's done. So I'm going to tell you what I use to put myself in the non-judging zone, hopefully. Okay, so the first thing I want to go ahead and introduce to you is Cuticle Away. This is from C&D. This is a professional brand. I did go ahead and buy this from Cosmo Pro, but Sally Hansen does have a cuticle remover. You just go ahead and put it around the bed of the nails, and you push back your cuticles. I use these trim sticks, these wooden sticks. I got these at Target, and they work hand in hand. They work really well. You just make sure you go ahead and let your feet get nice and wet. I usually just soak my feet in the tub, and then I put the Cuticle Away on there and let them soak, and then I'll go ahead and clean up around the edges. Your pedicure will look super tight, ladies, because it's going to look like you got it done at the shop, because you're going to remove all that dead skin, and when you go to paint your nails, it's going to look really, really clean and professional. So I also put this on my calluses on my foot, and I let it rub them in, and I let them soak, and then I follow it up with this little pumice brick thing. I got this at Ulta, and I scrub my feet every time I'm in the shower. Just put a little bit of soap on there, scrub them down, make sure they're looking right, and that's it. You know, at least you tried, okay? Someone judges your feet, at least you tried. That's it. It's all about the try. I wanted to go ahead and show you guys some of my favorite colors for summer. The first one I have is from China Glaze, and this is in Loves a Beach. It is a matte finish, like neon pink, really pretty, super cute for the beach or for vacation. The next one I have is from Sinful Colors, and this is in 24/7, another hot pink. This one is a glossy finish though. And the next one I have is from Essie, and this is in Marshmallow, just your plain white. Really cute, but what I usually do for this is around 4th of July, I'll use this. And then I'll top my ring finger with this one from Pure Ice. And this is just, it doesn't even have a name on it, does it? Oh, it does, hold on, I'll tell you. Freedom Bling. Huh. And it's like little red, white, and blue confetti with stars in it and stuff. I don't know if you guys can see it. But yeah, so I'll just usually go ahead and paint them. The girls usually love this one too, so that's like their favorite. But these can all be found at your local drugstore, Walmart, Target, some Walgreens. I know they carry them, so be on the lookout. Yeah, I wanted to just pop in here and mention, which I hope everybody kind of remembers is to stay hydrated. I got this big old cup from Five Below, obviously for $5, and I take it with me everywhere, to work, to the pool, to the store. It stays with me forever. I always make sure my girls have their little thermoses so they always have water, especially when it's really hot. You never know, people can get dehydrated super easy, and just also saves you some money, because you know your kids are like, I'm thirsty, can I get a pop? From the little end cap things. And you're like, no, you got water in the car. See how that works? Alright, the next few things I wanted to get into are more fashion must-haves for me. If you guys are staying on trend with a lot of the things, you will notice a lot of like 70s, 90s fashion. Well, you know that in the 90s they recreated the 70s. So I guess like it's the 90s coming back, but it's really the 70s. Anyways, platforms are back in, and I'm like all about it because I loved them when I was younger. So I was like, yes. But I've been really looking for a lot of pairs. I know a lot of people are wearing like the Steve Madden ones, and they're $90. So then I was like, okay, that's not gonna happen. So then I was looking at Target, and every time I would see them, and I'm like, do I want to spend like 40 bucks on a pair of sandals, blah blah blah, going back and forth. Never got them. And I just been kind of looking out for them to see if I can find any. Well, I went to Walmart and I found some for $15, and they're so comfortable, and I've gotten tons of compliments. This is what they look like. I don't have the... So they lace around your ankle. They are just a little bit of a platform. They have like the... what do we call this? Kind of the braided platform. They're in this cognac color. They have really good padding in them, super comfortable. $15. They're from the brand Big Buddha, and I absolutely love them. They had a bunch of different shoes that I was like, do I need these ones? Do I need these ones? So I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and buy the ones I've been really eyeing, and if I want any more, I could always come back. But yeah, I went ahead and picked these up, and I did not regret a thing. You can tell I wore them already quite a few times, but love them. And they are just so cute and so comfortable. So if you guys are on the market like I was, but didn't want to spend all that money like I didn't, Walmart, ladies. Alright, before I wrap this up, I wanted to just go ahead and throw out two things that I have with me all the time, and I wanted to encourage you guys to do them. First thing I wanted to tell you about was, I almost hit myself in the face with this book, was this book here, and it's called You Are a Badass. And as you guys know, I've been on a big self-help, law of attraction movement for myself, and I've been reading this. I'm reading it nice and slow, taking my time, and really just letting it soak in, and it's so empowering, encouraging, and I mean, I absolutely love her. I love everything she says. I love how it's such an easy read. I love that she makes it so relatable, and it's not preachy or like that whole, like, I don't know, making me feel like I have to like hug my inner child or something, you know? So anyways, I got this from Target. I think it was like $11. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it. Next on my list is the Dave Ramsey Money Makeover book. And then, yeah, if you guys have any good reads for me, go ahead. I think I'm like 181, and there's only like, how many pages? 254, so I'm like almost done with it. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it, and I will link it in my Amazon store if you guys want to check it out. But if you are sensitive to a little bit of cursing, she does do that, but I like it. Last thing is your cell phone. Not for the reason you are thinking. I highly encourage you guys, if you do have a regular camera, to bring that. Leave the cell phone at home. Take pictures. Enjoy the moment. Live for today. You know, just enjoy time with your family and in the moment and the little things that make this life great, because the summer is going to be a memory before you know it. And I know the hustle and bustle of everyday life is so easily, it just sucks you in so easily. And just make the memories, guys. Eat the weird foods, have a cocktail or not, play on the slide with your kids, you know, go to the pool, take the trip to the out-of-state beach. I mean, whatever it is, enjoy those little things, because that is my #1 summer essential for you guys. Enjoy life. Take a step back, take the pictures, make the memories, because before you know it, the summer will be over, and you're gonna sit back and be like, man, I really wish we would have did this summer. Don't wish it, do it. All right, so hopefully these, I know this is kind of long out there, but hopefully these all hit your list. And if you guys got any questions, go ahead and message me down below and I will get back to you. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, and let me know what your summer essential is. What is the one thing that you have to have with you to make it through the hot months? But alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe. We do a little bit of everything around here and we have a good time. So I will see you on the next video. Thank you guys and see you later.